So I'd like to dive in on the changes in our current period, which is the post-pandemic. So top of mind, what are your thoughts about the advertising and PR industry as it comes out of the pandemic?
The pandemic has obliged us to become fully digital, to become fully technological, and to become probably much more flexible and ready for the next changes that are coming in the next decade.
Now, for our next question, how about the trends? What do you think will be the big trends that brands should be aware of as a result of the pandemic?
I think the pandemic has strengthened several values. I think what we all want is to build a future that is a bit more balanced, a future that takes care of nature a bit more, a future that is focused more on health and well-being. I think there is no big company in the world that doesn't set meaningfulness and purpose as one of their axes of communication.
So what do you think will be the challenges, the top challenges for brands as they start jumping into the metaverse?
I think the main challenge that we are all facing after the pandemic, and it applies to brands and to agencies, I think the pandemic has changed the interaction between employers and employees, especially the young generations understand differently the balance between personal and professional life. And I think the main challenge that we have is that we need to readapt the way on which we work to be attractive as employers. The challenge at the end is to continue being relevant and meaningful for clients and brands. And I feel that having the right people and having that capacity of adaptation and continuous learning would be the two main challenges that we.
I definitely agree with you on that, Alberto, that one of the challenges brands might have to face or we need to improve is interrelationships in the workplace, and that companies need to adapt quickly to the changes in the industry. Now, we also want to know, Alberto, you take on the advocacy in sustainability. With more people becoming more conscious of their impact on society and the environment, sustainability is becoming an agenda for many brands. How is Havas going to insert itself in this conversation?
The backbone of our positioning is sustainability. We are a meaningful brands agency. This is how we position ourselves. So we want to build a better world through the construction of brands and through the construction of meaningful connections between brands and society. But the final objective is to make a better world. And at the end, sustainability and purpose are always there, one way or the other.
Thank you so much, Alberto, for sharing with us your insights. It's always very refreshing to know a veteran's view on the advancements and changes in the marketing industry.
So there you have it, our marketing